So now we're going to take a closer look at the bulk loader. Once you click on the bulk loader, you are brought to this page. Here we find that the page opens up with uploads being the first tab that you see. And this area will contain the following information. Uploads is a history of the bulk loader data transactions within the system. Information includes the date, and that's the date of the request made and the completion date for that particular file. Next is the template type. So the bulk loader uses templates. Those are teacher, student, enrollment, unenrollment, and location administrator, which is the building principal. Next is the file names, and this is the name that you give the file that you're uploading. The number of additions, changes, or updates made to that file. So if you make a modification and you upload that file, that is counted for here. And then we have status and status of the downloads. So status indicates if the file load was successful or completed, or if there were errors or if it failed. It's important to remember that while it is possible to load individual records via the bulk loader, this functionality was really developed as a process for loading multiple records efficiently. When you click on the template tab, you have access to blank CSV formatted templates. And this is what should be uploaded into the system. And these templates are students, teachers, enrollments, unenrollments, and location administrator templates. The student template is used to populate the system with early learning students for reporting their scores. Teacher template is used to create and update user accounts for teachers or users in the system. Enrollments, this template is used to match teachers to students in the K-Ready system. Next, we have unenrollments, and this does the reverse of that. This template is used to remove the match between a teacher and a student in the system. And then lastly, we have the location administrators template. And this template is used to create and update location administrator or building principal accounts in the K-Ready system. So once we've selected a template, we have a couple of options here. There's an option to select the template with all fields or to select a template with required fields. The difference is this. The all fields template is used to submit data to EMIS. This template would contain demographic information, whether it be race, gender, IEP status. It contains information that EMIS needs for each individual record that you're loading for the students. The required template is the bare bones template. This is the template that's used to just simply get information into the K-Ready system. We'll take a closer look at these templates now. First, the student template. The columns that are required for loading the template into the bulk loader are as follows: district ID, state student ID, school ID, which is the building ID number, and the student's first and last name, as well as the student's date of birth. All of these are required fields in order to load a file into the K-Ready system via the bulk loader. Next is the teacher template. All of the columns that are required for the teacher template are as follows: the district ID, the teacher ID, the school ID, the email, and the teacher's first and last name. All of these are required. Next is the enrollments template. Again, this is the template that's used to make the match between the students and the teachers. First is the data collection token, and this is a must. The data collection token must be included for each row on the spreadsheet when loading into the bulk loader. Next is the district ID, the state student ID, the school ID, the student's first and last name, as well as their date of birth, the teacher ID, and the teacher first and last name. All of these are necessary to make the enrollment match. In the event that that match needs to be broken, the same fields are required. The unenrollment district ID, the district student ID, the state student ID, school ID, of course, the student's first and last name, their date of birth, the teacher ID, and the teacher first and last name. All of these are required fields for loading an unenrollment template to the bulk loader. And lastly, we have the location administrator template. The only fields required for this are the district ID, the school ID or the building ID, and the principal's email. You can find directions for using the file templates and required fields for submission at the Data Manager Guidelines.kready.org site. There are templates. There are a list of required fields and requirements for submission here on this site.